So we're checking out the MKE 600 shotgun microphone. Now, personally, I'm using a DJI mic on my shirt, and this is a great mic that I'm using currently, but I wanted something that can definitely reach out a little better as I'm struggling to figure out how to open this up. But one thing that really I wanted was a high quality shotgun microphone, just to be a little bit better in terms of the noise rejection in my room and a lot of stuff like that. So out of the box, you get this nice little Sennheiser bag, which I really like. You get some booklets, and then we get what is the looks like the pop filter, and then we get what is I'm really excited about. This is something I was wondering, does it come with a cable that I can plug directly into my camera with an XLR? And that's really cool, really neat. And then it comes with a little mount here as well, and this one would just mount straight to, I mean, this can be mounted straight onto a camera pretty easily, and then you would just clamp it down with this. So very intuitive, which I like. And then we have the microphone itself. It comes in an all-body microphone here. You have the grills right here. You have the end address right there, which is nice. XLR right there. We do have some switches. Let me take a look at this right here. So we have, I'm not sure, I think one of them is the on and off. Oh, on battery, okay. And then this one might be the high-pass filter, I think, is what that is. So we'll actually just keep it neutral for now. But, I mean, it is just a very nice microphone. It's just very high quality. And we'll go ahead and do some test sounds, some sound tests right now and see how it sounds and see if it's any good. Now, one thing I forgot to showcase real quick is the battery here that you have to input. And this is one of the magic pieces about this piece of equipment. It's just really nice, man. It's crazy how they were able to get this shotgun mic to do all this with and run on battery as well. And right now I do have it right there. And as you guys can see, it just turns on and it turns red, and that kind of gives you the indicator that the battery is full. Now, one thing I do want to also check real fast is just showcasing the mount. This is the ZVE10. And I wanted to just real quick, as you guys can see, it clamps on really well, and then you would just clamp it down right here, which is really cool. So you would just stick the mount right here, and then it would do its thing right here, which is really nice. So really nice little setup, and definitely a really big fan of this. So good stuff right here. Okay, so I have this thing now plugged into my ZVE1, and as you guys can see, it does do the rejection from the side, so I have it backwards, so you're not going to hear me as well. But if I put it this way, you can start to hear. I don't have really the audio levels really set really well. According to what I'm looking at, the bars look pretty good. But I am talking directly into this microphone right here. And as you guys hear it, when I get further back, when I get closer, you can hear it. Maybe I can try to talk a little bit closer onto the microphone and give you guys kind of that proximity effect out of this thing. But so far, very impressed, and I'm a big fan of this. This thing looks like it's really nice. We'll have to check out the audio levels here in a second, but so far, ZVE1 using the Sennheiser MKE 600, I have to say I'm very impressed. Now, depending on how far back you have this thing, you're obviously going to have to mess with the audio levels. Right here, I can tell I'm not as loud, but of course, then if I put the microphone a little closer, you can definitely see how much louder it gets. Not sure how the pop filter, I don't have that on right here. Let's go ahead and just put this windscreen on and see how that gives me the sound. So now we have this thing pretty much close to my mouth, and we'll see if we can kind of get an idea of how it sounds with this and see if the audio is a little bit colored using this right here. So overall, I have to say, I mean, the build quality, everything sounds good. I'll have to listen to the audio and post, but this gives you an idea of how this thing would work if you had it directly plugged into a camera like I do, and kind of getting the audio levels and what you're getting out of this.